If you have kids, having a rear display on your Tesla is a absolutely must have. But the truth of the fact is that if you don't have a newer model, Model 3 or a Model Y or a Cybertruck, your vehicle is probably not equipped with a rear display. And that's where ZHNN comes into play with the Rear Multifunction Entertainment Display Ultra. Let's unbox this. Okay, so this is what you're going to get when you buy yourself the ZHNN Rear Multifunction Entertainment Display. This is the version 8.66 Ultra. Very nice, kind of like carbon fiber packaging right there. Very premium. It's just a box, nothing else is on the side. Let's go ahead and unbox this. And you're going to get everything you need for the installation. And don't be intimidated by these installations. These installations look hard, but they're not. They're usually pop a couple of panels out and then just plug and play a couple harnesses and you're good to go. You're going to get all the warranty information and everything, installation manual, user manual, and everything like so on here. This is the display itself. Let's take a look at the display. Pop that to the side. Here, like I mentioned earlier, you have the harnesses that you just need to plug and play. You do have like a bypass and a USB to Type-C adapter and a trim removal tool. That's basically everything you're going to need for this install. And of course, the display itself with Type-C charging ports right there, and then you do have functioned air vents here, so you're not going to use your AC in the rear, and then the harness to the display there. But that's all everything you get. Like I said earlier, do not be intimidated by the difficulty of these installs. They do look a little bit intimidated, but they're relatively simple. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start with the install. All right, so to start this, we're basically are going to remove this portion here and then this bottom panel here. You do have your tool removal right here, so you basically just kind of get in here and kind of feel some clips pop, and as you can see, this thing just pops out. Pretty simple, no issues with it whatsoever. Be careful because it is clipped onto this wire harness right here. We're gonna go ahead and unclip this and just remove it. As you can see, it is removed. Now, even if you weren't installing a screen, if you wanted to go ahead and deep clean these vents, this is a good way to do that as well. So we're going to put this aside right there, and next what we're going to do is we're going to install this bypass, and the bypass is just the little white clip with the red and black wires just routing into each other, because we're no longer going to use this right here. This provides power to the USB ports, and the unit itself is going to draw power from somewhere else. So what we're going to do is pretty much we're just going to go ahead and clip this in place like so. Nice clip, and we'll leave that as is. Later on, we're just going to tuck it in. Now, our next portion is we got to get down here and remove this panel down here. So you can see some clips right here, though. Let me go ahead and start with the removal of the bottom panel. Okay, next we have to remove this bottom trim here. And just like the other one, there is clips in there. So you got to kind of get in there. This one's a little bit more difficult. So you got to kind of, oh, there we go. Just start from the bottom here. You hear them start, the clips start coming apart like so. And then kind of grab it from the side. If you get it, let's see. There we go. And they're just clips that hold these in place. As you can see, the little metal clips. If these come off and stay in there, don't worry about it. Just pull them out and then just click them back on here, and then you should be fine. But this is the bottom, and basically what we wanted to do was expose this, because this is what we're going to be using and connecting to. All right, so in order to get this panel off here, we got to remove these two screws right there, and that's a T20 screw. So basically you're just going to come in here and get a T20 and remove this panel. So this is removed, and basically you just go in here and start popping this off. So you see how I got this kind of popped off like this. Basically that's all you need, because what we're going to do is we can just start wiring, fish the wires here through the side, and then put this back in place. We are going to start by removing this right here. So we're going to press down on it and pull, and it's going to separate the wire, and this is where we're going to connect our next wire right now. You're going to get your wiring harness with the two white ends here on the end. And basically these only connect one way. That's why I say it's so simple, plug and play. This one's going to go here because it's the only place it fits. You can hear a nice snap. And then this other one is going to go here, or we had connected, and then hear a nice snap, and that's it. So then you have the rest of the wiring harness right here. So this we're gonna fish up. You know how when we remove this side right here, we're just gonna kind of fish it up here like that, so it goes, you can tuck it and hide it neatly. And then these other wires here are going to connect to the display. So let's go ahead and grab the display. Okay, so here we have the display, and on the back you have like two wire connectors that you pretty much need to plug into the other side of this display. Now, just like before, these only go in a certain way, so you just have to match. Like this one goes to this one right here, and then you see how easy it just snaps in place. You find the other one, and then this right here goes and snaps in place, and then this should theoretically be powered on, and as you can see, it is powered on. So we're gonna go ahead and install this, put this back in place. I'm gonna tuck these wires nicely underneath like the vent in here into this compartment, this cavity right here, so they're out of the way. It doesn't interfere with the AC or anything like that. But basically that is it, and this is a Android display. And look at that, you can control the AC from back here and everything like that. You got dog mode, camp. We'll go through that in a little bit. So let me go ahead and finish installing this right now. So quick note, I didn't notice that these came off the front, so it wasn't snapping in place and fitting correctly. So if your screen is not going in place, make sure these are not in here. I thought these were supposed to go stay in here, but they came off the original cover. So these go back into the cover, these removed, so the clips from the screen can actually clip onto these right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove these. I was having difficulties trying to put it in, that's why it wouldn't snap in place, but I figured this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove those and install the screen. Go ahead and finish buttoning this up. Just put that in there nice and snap in place. and you're good to go. As you can see, everything looks stock, everything looks good. Let's go ahead and run through the display here. Okay, we finally got done with the install, and everything, the whole installation process was super simple. The only difficult part for myself, and it was only probably difficult because I was filming at the same time, was trying to align these clips, and trying to move the wires out of the way. But as soon as I figured that out, everything was super simple. And also I did leave the original clips that were embedded into where the newer clips go, and that was making it a little bit more difficult for me. I finally realized that those didn't belong there, and I removed them, and everything else went on super simple. But as you can tell, everything looks good. Like I said, it looks very OEM. You can't even tell that this is a ZHNN aftermarket rear display. Looks very nice. I like how it's tilted up towards towards the rear passengers, and the air vents are as well. As you can see, the interface looks very stockish, and this is your AC control back here. Now, I did put it on child lock accidentally, and but good thing to know, because in the user manual, your child lock code is 8687, and then it'll go ahead and unlock it, and then you can control everything from back here. So as you can see, the fan speed's at 3. I can go ahead and increase to 10, and you're gonna feel that kick in, and it does actually control the fan speed. You can control the temperature, and it absolutely works fantastic. The air vents back here, they do move side to side, and they are split, so your right and left passengers can go ahead and control the airflow as wanted. But the only thing that's not split is the movement of the air up. But besides that, everything looks good. Let's go ahead and turn this down a little bit. You can keep it, lock the controls. You can put it in dog mode. You can put it in camp mode. Like you said, if you have small children back here and you don't want them messing with the display, you can go ahead and hit the child lock. You do have anion. I don't know what the anion is, but we'll go ahead and figure it out. And you can go ahead and set auto and turn off your AC controls. You have a bunch of capacitive buttons over here. You can turn your seat warmers from back here. So if you want to go ahead and turn your own seat warmers, you can go ahead and just click on these and choose the level you want, where you can turn them off. I like the interface because it looks very Tesla OEM, which is good. I think you can even control the ones in the front, which I kind of don't like, but you can go ahead and close them all or whatever. You can control the tilt of the seats. Like right now I have them forward. If I want to go ahead and move it back, I can move it more forward, move it back, and I can control the tilt of back and forth. Now that's only for the passenger seat, because obviously you don't want anybody messing with the driver while they're driving. So let me go ahead and show you that they actually do work. Look, I'm going to move the seat forward. I'm going to move the seat back. I'm going to tilt back. I'm going to lean this back. Boom. As you can see, everything works fine. I don't know what this is for. Heating and cooling, I believe, or massaging. I don't know what that is for, but you do have music controls here. One thing about this is you can connect Bluetooth through this, which is absolutely fantastic. The Bluetooth, it doesn't connect to the speakers, or if you want, you can connect to the Bluetooth of the vehicle, so everybody can hear what you're watching. But I like it that it has its own individual Bluetooth, because if your kids want to watch a movie, your kids want to watch a YouTube video, Netflix or anything, and you don't want to be a part of that, you don't want to hear that, you want to enjoy your nice little music while you're taking a long road trip, that is absolutely perfect for that. Your kids can pair their Bluetooth headphones to this mount, hear whatever they want, watch whatever they want, and it does not disturb you, which is absolutely fantastic. You have volume control and everything on there. Everything's set and done. This is like the App Store, basically. You have your music, car info. Basically, you can go back, I think that's your home. You go back this way like this. You have videos if you want to go ahead and put videos. This is how you connect your Bluetooth device on here. This is, you're going to go ahead and connect your Bluetooth device. Your gallery, file manager. You do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on here. I don't know why you want it back here, regardless, because you're not really driving. The driver can't see the screen, so I think that feature right there is useless for the driver, because people back here, I don't understand why you want to be in the rear seat and have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. You do have the Play Store there, the Android Play Store, Netflix, TikTok, all these sets. So you do have access to any apps that you can get via Android, which is fantastic. Chrome, J-Link, that's how you connect your phone or whatever. And then you have APK Pure. This is another app store that you can go ahead and get. I think we have to connect the Wi-Fi to this if you want to use that right there. So let's go ahead and back out of there. So basically this is your app drawer right here. You have your sound settings. That's CarPlay link basically, as you can see. Let's go ahead and back out of there. And Android Auto and all that good stuff, gallery. You do have videos right there, so if you want to go ahead and watch videos, you do have Netflix, YouTube, TikTok, and local videos. Local videos has anything installed natively into the device, and you can see this is installed natively in the device, and it is 4K is basically what I'm saying. And what they're doing is they're slicing turkey or duck. And as you can see, the display looks very good and clear. Nice, very 4K display. And then you also, it has speakers, as you can tell. You heard the speakers coming out of this right here. And then you can lower the volume. Yeah, I don't know how you would lower the volume from here. But you do have that one video installed there, and then you can go ahead and load up local movies if you want. I don't see a volume setting here. Would want to see a setting here that I can lower the volume so I don't have to go home from this. But you do have Netflix. You're going to set up your Netflix account and everything, and it should work just fine, which is fantastic. It's saying you cannot do the Netflix because of Wi-Fi. And then if you want, I think you can pull down, right here, sound settings, and you can control your master settings, Bluetooth call volume, navigation volume, and the media volume right there. And then that's just a pull down from the back. Connect your Bluetooth device right there. Connect Bluetooth on and off. System optimized. You can optimize your system, and it is pretty much cleaning out all the junk or anything if it starts running laggy. And then basically you connect your Wi-Fi here. If you have your phone, you can connect your phone to this Wi-Fi, or I'm not sure if you can connect to the vehicle's Wi-Fi. But you will have to run a Wi-Fi support here, which you can run off your cell phone if you like to connect to a Wi-Fi. And then this is just a task manager right here. You can close all the tasks right there. Boom. That is it. That's basically what you have here for the ZHNN rear display. Now, the last thing to figure out is if these Type-C ports here charge your phone, and I'm going to go ahead and plug that one in, and I'm going to go ahead and plug it to my device. And as you can see, it's charging, so it just works fine. Let's try that again so you can see it. And it's charging. And let's go ahead and try the other one. is charging. So one of them does data, and both of them charge, but only one does data. The one on the driver side does data and charges, and the one on the passenger only charges. Okay guys, so there you have it. That was a relatively simple installation of the ZHNN Rear Multifunction Entertainment display. Now obviously this is going to be for any Model Y, Model 3 vehicle that doesn't have the rear display. So anything that's not a Jupiter or a Highland model, you're going to be able to go ahead and pick this display up. In the description of this video, go ahead and help out the channel. I believe you will get a discount. Don't quote me on that, but I'll make sure that if you do, it'll be linked down there as well. If you have any questions regarding the installation, if you have any questions regarding this display, please leave them down in the comment sections below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.